Hello everybody and welcome to the United League Championship. We're now here with the Tier 1 race from Britain and I'm back in the commentary box for this one following racing in Tier 2 and Rapids is obviously going to be commentating. And last week we saw the first non-win from the Flying Finn, RBZ 1012 taking the victory for SRL, and we'll see if we'll have another race where we sing close battling at the front, because last week was certainly a very good, and we hope to see more of that.
Indeed, we do, and we'll see how it all goes. Tier 2 was a pretty interesting race. It wasn't the most exciting race, obviously, but you don't expect the most exciting races from every single race. Obviously, with Silverstone, it's one of those tracks that's very OP on its slipstream, so you expect overtakes to happen. That's why the overtakes tend to be quite, mediocre, because they're going to happen. So we'll see how it goes. We saw a lot of different varying strategies. We had a lot of safety cars in Tier 2, so we'll see if Tier 1's going to be any different. So we'll see how it goes. But now in qualifying, we're going to see the first cars go out to track, and we'll see how it all goes. But I assume, obviously, me and Finn were talking about strategy in the Tier 2 race, and it seems to me that it's going to be interesting what people do. If people qualify on the harder compound, like the medium compound, then it's quite an easy one-stop race. Particularly the safety cars actually as well. So we'll see how it all goes. But right now, STS are the team to beat in terms of this Tier 1, and Tier 2, and the other team to beat, and we'll see how it all hooks up as a result of that. But it's obviously all to play for here, and hopefully we can have some good racing here, even if it is going to be a bit mediocre because of the amount of people, the amount of easy overtakes going to happen here. But right now everyone's out track doing their outlap, and everyone goes here. As people are going to try and find their own space and get into their positions to hook up a decent qualifying lap, and we'll see how it all goes. But first qualifying lap was a 30.4 in Tier 2, so that was that. But currently Finn obviously leads the way into the Drivers' Championship, and STS are doing really well as a team. Dave, AOR, we've got we don't have CRU today, I think, for AOR, so we have instead AOR Russell and Jason and 7F1. So they'll be representing AOR. So AOR actually are doing better in Tier 1 than they are in Tier 2 currently. So that's interesting. But then you've got Matiz in P4. Actually, it's been drawing really well, getting very good points finishes. Obviously, in Tier 2. Tier 1, we have the normal system points, and then Tier 2, we have the 2010, pre-2010 points. So obviously, there's less to play for in Tier 2 as a result of that. But we'll try and see if there's anyone going to be going on to our laps. And I think actually Mike Marshmallow is going on to his lap for SRL. SRL had a really good qualifying this season, so we'll continue on board with Mike here and wait for him to complete his lap. Breaks for the Premier board and set a soft tyre, so he's going for the 2-stop race here, which will probably be medium. He's shortening quickly at the 4th and now 5th now. And he's revving out the engine quite a lot. But now DRS activated. Now heading down before breaking small once again. Then the third gear, he's able to pretty nicely. And now tries to get a good exit. And it's actually really important to get a good exit here from into old turn 1, because if you don't want to have a bad exit, but he's got that pretty well done. And then old turn 1, which is Cops, I believe. Let's see how he goes into turn 1 now, old turn 1, and he's done it pretty well. He's got a little bit of speed off there, but not the best, but not too bad otherwise. Then Magnus and Beckers, which is actually very complex here. Left and then right, and then left again. Quite an early bank lap. I think he's actually backed out here, so I think it's not going to be representative. Anyone else doing a decent lap here? Origin Nazi's doing a lap on a set of medium compound, so he's doing what I think he's going to do. We're going to do a one-stop race. And he's very hesitant going into turn 1. Go on.
I think I know why Mike backed out, because he was trying to give RBZ slipstream down the Hangar Straight. RBZ's just about to finish his lap now.
Here he comes. 29, possibly? It is 29.7, so there you go. And actually, I think the first time was a 29.7. No, it wasn't. 29.5 actually in Tier 2, so That's pretty close now, and now it's Arbiz's turn to give Mike some slipstream, and now Mike backs out. So Mike's not actually on a lap now as a result of that. So he's pretty much worn off his set of softs, and it looks like that Arbiz is going to be very focused on that soft stint. So he's not going to bother here. What does Giovinazzi do? P2, 2 seconds down. So he had a really mare lap there. BPO Goblins on certain mediums. Is he actually on a lap right now? Let's have a little look. Currently on a lap. How about Harry D? He's on a really good lap here. So Harry D, we're on board with Harry D. There he is on a set. Oh, he's into pit, so he's completed his lap. So Goblin's backed out as well. Midget is right behind his teammate. So a little bit of slipstream here. So that's off tyres, obviously will help. So he's going to be probably hitting the top 10 here. Goblin gets in the way nicely, just about. And Midget's a little bit wide. Not too bad though. Heading into Lush Kane now, needs a really good exit from the penultimate corner to set up his last corner, which he does pretty well. And now to the line here, he's racing to the line, and across the line he comes, and it is P3, and he's quite far off the pace there. It's not the best lap from him. Giovinazzi's still up there going another lap. Mike is coming in. So everyone's sort of being quite careful. Finn's out there currently. I think he's on an out lap, so he won't be seeing much from Finn here until the next sort of lap or so. JG currently out there. Is he on a lap? Let's have a little look. JG currently actually is on a lap, so we'll continue on board with JG, who is in the manor. Heading down into Large King now, so it's really getting once again really important from the top of the corner to get a really good run. And he does get that run he wants, and here he goes. And across the line he comes. Is it going to be a good position? P4, so again, just doesn't play, so quite a big pace difference between the medium and hard, or medium and soft types of people. So he was seemingly struggling on those tyres, but it's all quite quiet out there. How's Beeper Goblin doing currently? Is he on another lap? He's actually a bit slow on this lap, so he's not actually going for another lap here. He's just trying to, I guess, explore. Maestro, how's he doing? He's out there on an out lap, so not particularly quick. But Finn's going on to a lap now, so we may as well onboard with the SS driver. Lots of moves on the exit though there. So here we go, he starts his lap. And here we go, and lands turn 1 on a set of medium compounds. And lifts off a little bit there in turn 1, so not getting the bite that he wanted, not getting the line he wanted. Breaking for the 50-meter board now, locking up a little bit. Obviously that's how it's potato cam. There's a good exit from here. And lots of understeer seemingly in that McLaren. But not too bad. It's not the best I've seen from Finn. But obviously this is obviously the medium compound, so it's not the best tyres. We're aiming for 50-meter boards once again, turns it in. And it's been quite a slow lap here. It's not been an attacking lap that you normally see for Finn, but maybe we'll have a look at his sector times. And Finn is all the way down there. And he's done 27.9. Actually, no, it's not been the best first sector I've seen from Finn, so maybe not as good. Now, old turn 1. Yeah, a little bit of understeer in that McLaren. But not too bad. It's not bad. Now into Magnus Buckets here. This won't be, I don't think, it's not going to be a 29. I think it's very hard to get a 29 on a set of mediums, actually very difficult, probably impossible. Now it hits DRS nicely, and we'll have a look at his sector times once again. And it's a 37.8 in the middle, so it's been pretty good. There's hardly anything to be blown away by. Finn. And now into the last chicane now, and needs a good exit. Okay, and wants from the penultimate corner. And he locks up a lot there, so he's actually made a big mistake there, and he's not been the best here. And there he comes on the last corner now, across the line he comes, and it's going to be P3, so not the best lap from him, but it's still decent. Anyone else on the laps here? Maestro's actually on a lap, on a set of soft, so we'll run a ball with him for the F1 League. Waiting for the 50-meter ball once again, and he looks at that front left a lot there, but he gets to the apex nicely. That time he got another time of Finn, I am assuming. Finn did a 30.7, so actually that's not a bad lap. She is on an improvement right now, so you might want to probably not bother doing an improvement on the set of mediums, but yeah, he might still want to. But Maestro actually looking pretty good on this lap here as he goes through Magnus Buckets once again. And it's pretty good. Pretty clean, actually.
I was with him before the tier 2 race, and he was feeling quite confident about his speed.
Good.
but he does feel that he's going to be struggling still compared to everyone else, such as the standard.
Oh, a little bit on a bit of oversteer there because he got on the curb on the exit and across the line P3, and he's only just off there. But Finn continues on his second lap on his mediums. Is he improving this lap? I'm assuming he will. He is actually up by quite a lot, and across the line he comes, and it is an improvement, but it's still P4, so not the improvement that he wanted. I'm assuming he wanted an improvement in position. But anyone else on a lap? Giovinazzi is on Softs, currently in 7th place. It's DRS nicely, and obviously in the Haas, RL didn't have the best of starts to their season, the last 2 races, but they'll try their best here. A lot of understeer there in that Haas. See him struggling with it. Oh, a lot of oversteer as well, and that Haas does have the worst traction, I think, on the game, so he is struggling with that. Now heading down into old turn 1. Does it in quite well actually there, gets it pretty nicely, because there's a lot of speed through there, and then Magazine back gets complex now. See how he goes. He can hit the airpixels nicely. Oh, a little bit of hesitance there, he didn't get the turn in that he wanted, but not too bad. Decent exit there, and now DRS activated. And but actually in the race you probably see a lot of overtakes here. Now into the last part of the circuit. And he's done that quite nicely as well, actually. And now last chicane now before setting up his run to the last corner now. Gets it in quite well, and exit is not too bad either. And here he comes across the line. Let's see what it's going to be, and it's going to be 5th. So a little bit off there, not the best of laps, but not bad. My midget. I'll tell you what my first was.
We're saying here he got a warning on his lap as well for Giovinazzi.
Ooh, was it validated as well?
Interesting, but he's finished the lap.
Yeah.
He's finished the lap and it's been allowed, but it says warning next to the lap, so that's a bit interesting. So that was a genuine warning. Yeah, we've got a qualifying ban for that.
Yeah. Also, we asked for qualifying laps in this league, so they have cut. We'll see it. Midget is not on run the DRS, I don't think, so I think Midget's not doing another lap. Let's see if we got. Yeah, he's backed out. JG's currently out there. Everyone's sort of doing their own little thing here. Alonso currently out there now. Is he actually on a lap? Let's have a little look. He isn't currently, so he's on his out lap. But J. Piers is on a lap in the manner. And let's see how he goes. Waiting patiently for the power actually. It looks to be a little bit unsteady. He didn't short shift enough there through there. And ideally you want to be short shifting quite a lot so you get a really good exit, but he didn't get the best exits there. Old turn 1 once again. Very tricky to get your turn in there, but he gets it on well. And Maggis and Beckett's. Pretty good. Not the best of lines from the last part of it, but not bad either. And it's been a pretty decent lap. Line.
Still an extremely spread out field.
Yeah, it is. Very big gaps.
There's not that many people who've actually set competitive lap times yet. There are obviously people with qualifying bans, but
Finn's choosing to go and set us off, so he actually did 30.3 instead of medium, so I think Finn's going to be looking to try and beat Arvidsson on his 29.9, 29.7, but it's interesting to see it here. I think pole, I think it's going to be between STS and SRL. Obviously, we don't know what Mike can do because Mike hasn't done a lap yet, a representative lap. But he's actually on a certain medium, so he's going to be doing something different here. as Finn comes out and set us off. So Finn's definitely going for pole here. I don't think he thinks it's enough for his set of mediums, which I'm surprised about. Actually, I know he did 2 laps on his set of mediums, so maybe that's going to hurt his race. That's why he's thinking, you know what, I'm just going to try and change it and go to set of softs. Still very quiet. And the gaps are big, as you said. I mean, if you look at the order, I mean, the gap between, say, Ibis and RL Giovinazzi here, I mean, Giovinazzi's done a 30.8, and Ibis has actually done a 29.7, so there's a 1.1 gap between 1st and 5th. And we expect laps from people like AW Reactions to be better. RGB Tiz as well. Sarah Hounds and arguably Jason as well. You know, AOR are not really up there, and the reversal's up there, and that's not been the best lap times with reversal. I mean, it's a 30.1, equivalent being 29s there. But no one, I think Ibsen might be on a lap, actually he's off, so he's not on a lap. The Jorg's on a lap, we'll run on board with him. It's a medium compounds for him, so he's going to try and gap in the top 10 possibly. We'll just qualify, obviously he's aiming to try to be outside the top 10. And then fight through the field and start on fish mediums instead of softs. This is XRO 18 here. A little bit of understeer there, definitely. I think a lot of people are suffering a little bit of understeer. I'm surprised about. And it's one of those tries are quite easy in terms of, you know, the turning.
Sometimes if you attack a little bit too hard, you just kind of force the understeer almost. Sometimes smooth, trying to turn in early, kills the understeer and gives you the optimum lap time. Oh, Maestro's gone second now, ahead of reversal. With a 30.9. Saying that he got a warning on his lap as well, so I think that must be a glitch, because Maestro would obviously back out if he got a warning, because he is the qualifying steward, so...
He still goes 8th down instead of medium, so... Yeah, I mean... Finn's on a lap right now on a set of softs. Could be the pole time. A little bit of understeer on the last part of Magnus Beckett's. Endura's activated now. I don't know how much time we've got left in the session, but a lot of people are retiring, so I reckon we've only got like a couple of minutes left of this qualifying to go. And Finn pits, he's bailed out. He's like, nah, I'm not doing it. No, he's not bothering, so he's bailed out of that. Gio currently out in 6th place. Hello Bird, nice to see you in the chat.
Yeah, that's interesting, because Finn was going a lot quicker.
How's AZR Reactions doing? He's on set of medium, so he's going to try and get up the order, and it looks like he's pushing here, and across the line he comes. And is it going to be an improvement? And he's going on to a lap, so we're going to ride on board with AZR Reactions, the part of the XRLB team. And he gets a turn into turn 1 pretty nice. Jason is retired, so Jason's bailed out, don't know where he is, don't know he's improved. Very late on the brakes there, and there's a good exit as a result from this part. He's got lots of understeer, but he's forcing it in quite well. Lots of oversteer on the exit, but not too bad. And now heading down into the second sector now. As someone's just gone top there. Who went top there? Who went purple? RBZ, did you go purple again? No. I thought someone got purple there. That's mad. But Azar's got a pretty nice run. I think I shook a flag, wasn't it? I think the session stopped at the end of the session, so last laps count. A little bit wide there, but not bad. And now Magazine Beckett's now left and then right, left again. And he cuts it, I think, so that could eliminate his lap, or maybe it's not. Maybe he's got away with it. And now heading into the last part of the track. And the 4th gear. I guess the 5th gear before now 6th. It's been a pretty solid lap here. And now into our last part now. Needs a good exit from the corner, which he does get. And across the line he comes. And it's going to be 14th. So a lot. Maybe that was actually invalidated, and that's why he didn't improve. So enough. And because I saw him cut, I think that might be it. I think that's everyone else. I think Sarah Hampton's out there right now, and we're getting the black screen effect. So I think that's actually qualifying done.
Azar is obviously a very quick driver in the race, but I've been in a few league races with him where he's not got qualifying together at all and ended up not setting a proper lap time. So maybe it was just one of those days for him, but I'm sure he'll come back in the race. Very strong driver.
A lot of these guys are capable of doing this, but STS, I can't show, maybe I can. Currently, STS are only in 4th, and where is 15th? So not great, and they're all finished. So that is that. I think Esser will take pole once again. Absid will follow up what he did in Austria here. Meister in 2nd place. So you said about him not feeling the best, not that confident, or feeling confident, but he is. 30.0. That's only 3 attempts off what Absid did there. So he put a lot of doubt in himself, and he did a really solid job there for the F1 League. Reversal in 3rd place, so he's going to be. Well, actually, I think now Reversal actually in a good position now because he's had a few really bad races in ULC. But Finn is actually on a little bit of a back foot, and I think actually he's improving. But he was improving, but he's not out there. So unfortunately, that is just everything. Mike's currently in 5th on the medium compound. 30.4, so Mike might be the one to watch out for actually in that top 5. He's the fastest hard medium compound runner, even against RG Matiz. So those two in the middle of the top 10 are going to be really ones to watch. And as you go, there is your qualifications. Abs is on pole position for Maestro in 2nd place, Reversal in 3rd, 4th for the Flying Finn, 5th for Mike Marshmallow, 6th for RG Matiz, 7th for RL Giovinazzi, 8th for the Mighty Midget, 9th for JPS 723, and 10th for Jork 94. 11th for JGX, 12th for Harry D, 13th for PPR Goblin, 14th for Azar Reactions, 15th for the STSF Alonso, 16th for Arrow Hamilton, 17th for Sarah Hamilton, and Jason in 18th place. And that is a really bad call from AOR there. And but looking at that, I would say that SRL could be the favourites here because you've got 2 different strategies going on. You've got RBZ in the lead, and you've got Mike in P5, I think it was. So different strategies going on there, and I think it's all to play for in the end today. James, out on that, I mean, looking at that, who do you think is looking pretty good for this race?
I do think that Finn and Mike, 4th and 5th on the mediums, I think they can be quite happy with. And I don't know about this one stop idea. I'm not sure since they've solved the tyre glitch whether that's actually possible around here anymore. Because from the race I've just done, it doesn't look possible unless you have a safety car. But it will still be an advantage being on the medium tyres, so I would back one of those two to probably win the race. But the 3 guys ahead of them have shown really great pace so far, so you can't write any of them off either.
It's interesting. I mean, we had a lot of different strategies going on in Tier 2. Obviously, I think maybe a lot of feedback's come, as you said, about the one stop maybe not working as well. Maybe that feedback's got back to the drivers, and maybe a lot of the guys in the league. I mean, the only people I'd say, as you said, you've got Finn, Mike, and Matiz that are all on mediums. So they're going to try doing something different in this race. So that's we'll see how that goes. And thank you, Bird, for the comment and for the compliment. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see how it all goes here. I think if I were to put a bet on somebody, I think Finn's in a very good, strong position here. But I think you would never write off RBZ here because I think RBZ's got a very, very good chance of still winning this race. But obviously, I think it might even depend on the safety car for him. I think safety car Britain is definitely on, so you can't really put that out of the question.
Timing of safety car would be important as well if it does come out. If it's something like an early safety car, which we saw in Tier 1, that plays into the hands of those trying to do a one-stop because obviously they've got to do less laps. But then if it's a later one, then they can get caught out by being on the wrong tyres and having to pit or stay out on worse tyres. So.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting, definitely, but I'm not seeing as many varying strategies going on in this race, though, so far. So we'll see how it goes. I think Reverse actually finally has had a really decent qualifying for once. He's always been a little bit hampered in quali, and finally he's doing AOR some good here in 3rd place. Finn obviously in 4th, and then you got Mike in 5th. So definitely this from 4th to 6th, Matiz, Finn and Mike are going to be looking very strong on their set of medium compounds. Gymnasty on his in 7th place, and who's the next medium compound one? Jork actually. So yeah, Gorch, yeah, he's on pole, but apparently Abz's actual wheel is actually broken because apparently he can't shift. He has to use the button or something like that, I've heard, but that's interesting. But they're all gonna be at the end of this formation lap, lining up for the grid. As Goblin's already down there. So Alonso's down in Alonso's down in 15th place, which is actually pretty poo really for him. So might see a bit of an STS comeback coming on here. And Ciro only running a lot of cars in leagues like the F1 League are only running one car. So a lot of pressure on the Ciro boys who are representing Ciro, like Sarah Hamilton, and obviously the F1 League, a lot of pressure on F1 Maestro, but Maestro's in a very good, strong position here, 2nd place here on this set of softs, and I think he could be challenging. He could be challenging Ibs definitely going into the 1st lap. They're all lining up now as we get ready to start 4th round of ULC season 2, and they're all ready to get ready to go. Here we go, as we're all ready to go racing here. For 5 red lights, and we are lights out, and away we go. A bit of a delayed start there, so we are already racing already, and I'm just going to lead them away. But look at that, Maestro has a really good start. Up the inside he goes, a little look, but around the outside goes the Torosso of AR Reversal as they head down into turn, I think it's turn 3, and Reversal is a little bit of a love tap to RBZ. And Reversal's following up his throw here, and Maestro into P3. So Maestro not the best of starts there, but Reversal is following suit, and Maestro is having a little look, and 3 abreast. But look at them, Matiz right behind Mike, and Mike's had a pretty meh start as Finn's in 4th place, and Matiz is going to go the inside of Mike Marshmallow here, and up the inside he goes, and he's had a little look, but not been able to make anything stick. Melon is off the track as well, and everyone's all just trying to get in position. Beaver Goblin's at the inside of Alonso here, as they're trying to make way for each other. Goblin uses the exit here, and that's going to compromise F1 Alonso. Sarah Hamilton's into 14th place. Sarah Hamilton go for the middle of these boys. He's going to try, but no, he backed way out of that one, as they're all slowing each other up. And around the outside goes Sarah Hamilton on AW reactions, but reactions will be on the right-hand side as they go into Magnus Beckett's. Oh no, the touch has been made, and Sarah Hamilton's gone, and he's into the wall, and there you go. That's his race over, pretty much. But Finn is getting pressurised by Mike Marshmallow behind. But he don't think he'll be able to make anything stick in. No, he won't. And Reversal's battling away with RBZ here. So Reversal is wheel to wheel with RBZ here. Because they're on the right hand side though. RBZ's completely enough room. And not enough room for his liking. As Maestro's had a tap. And he's gone. And Reversal's going to be into P1, I believe. No, he won't be. So RBZ tried to go around the outside, which he did do. And unfortunately, Maestro is out of this race in the running. He's down in 6th place after contact with Aero Reversal there. And that's going to lose a lot of momentum. Sarah Hamilton has retired, so Sorrell is gone out of this race already before it's even started, really. So, unfortunate for them. But look at this train of cars from RBZ, Reversal, Flying Finn, Mike, and RJ Matiz here. But Finn's looking pretty strong here. Top hard runner. And he's going to try and go and make a move with Sonic here. But look at that. We've got behind. There's Jason currently in 17th place. As Zaro Hamilton's gone as well. And Goblin's fighting with JG. And they're having a little bit of a ding-dong battle here. JG on the hard compound tyres. At the inside of BPR Goblin here. It's getting really close between the two of them. And JG will have the inside line to old turn 1. And he goes up the inside and he gets the move done. So he's done it, but Jay Pierce is trying to challenge him back here. Here comes Jay Pierce, he's going to back way out of it. And Fletcher's car has been deployed, so some sort of incident has happened. I think it's probably because of R.O. Hamilton, so. But Matiz, as everything was lined up down, that's going to help a little bit with the tyre wet. But this man's doing a really good job so far, currently leading this race still. putting on from race. I thought like he's boxing in, so he's paying in now, and that might help him actually on very safety car because obviously everyone's gonna be set to a limit, whereas he won't be. But
that is an interesting
so
call
slow.
from first.
Yeah,
It does make sense, but it's quite a big risk. And as you say, it's a long, yeah, only 37 miles an hour you're allowed to go. So it's 36 seconds you spend in the pit lane. Let's go on to the hard tyres. This is similar to what I did, and the virtual safety car's back in. So yeah, obviously they will have lost out a bit there because he's still not out the pit lane yet. So he wouldn't have gained as much as he would have hoped there.
yeah, definitely.
He comes up in 15th position.
Finn challenging reversal because the reversal's already in P1 as a result of that, and Finn's looking pretty pacey here on his set of mediums. The reversal is softs would have lost a little bit of their best pace, and Finn is looking very quick on the strong speed here as well. He's got a little look. Reversal goes defensive, and reversal's weaved a little bit there. It's very interesting where he's going, and Mike actually has compromised Finn against Mike here. Mike might have a little cheeky look, but no, he won't. But Finn will have the DRS activated now, so here he comes. DRS activated now. Will it be enough? Probably not, I would assume. And there's a little dart to the right hand side, but it won't bother making it stick. And Finn's a little look, but no, he won't. So it's very much four of these boys here, three of them being on the hard compound, the medium compound tyre. Obviously, these three really doing really good, and right now I do see it as really Finn's race here. They're all saying purple lap times here, and I think Finn's going to have them any moment now. Getting very close, so he's just going to try and set up a move in the next DRS zone, and I think reversal sort of knows it's coming. And he's got a good exit. I think DRS can be activated. Whether it's going to be enough or not, I don't know. He's in the slipstream and the DRS here. And look at the inside. Here he goes. No, it's too far back, so he's going to wait once again. Set up a move. Go down to old turn 1. And try and get a good exit, which he does actually get quite a nice one. But I don't think it's going to be enough still. It's in the slipstream here. And here he comes. He's coming really quickly. He's going to go to the inside, but reversal fends him off. And reversal fends him off very late, but that's entitled to do. The reversal's going a little bit deep now. And here comes Finn. No, he won't be able to continue inside. And reversal is really blocking very well. Possibly a little bit on the limit. Possibly a little too much on the limit. But now Finn's going to get a really good run now. He's going to cut back on it. And he's going to get a good run here. And DRS and the stream are going to be activated now. And here he goes to the left-hand side here. Reversal's going to try and do something here. But Finn's going to have it round the outside. Willie, reversal's at the inside. Wheel to wheel with both of them. And they go wheel to wheel with each other. And reversal's getting very close with Finn. And I'm worried for the contact model to actually really hinder him. And Finn blocks off the cutback for reversal. And reversal will be in second place. But Finn will be a little bit under pressure right now. Because I think even the softs still have some of their best left in them. It's not out of the question. But right now, I think he'll be starting to feel the pain. Probably in the next couple of laps here. But it is a look at the inside of Mike. But he won't go. I think it's way too late there. Reversal might have a little crack back out on flying Finn against the exit he wants. He does get a decent exit. DRS now activated. Here he comes. DRS and slipstream. And he's going to look at the inside of Finn. Finn defends early, but Finn's going to let him have the inside here. And Finn's going to go around the outside, wheel to wheel. And they are wheel banging each other. And Finn's going to be up the inside, but can Reversal make it stick? He does. That was a very nice move there. Very aggressive.
Yeah.
And he gets the move done.
Yeah, he squeezed Finn a little bit into the corner there, but that is absolutely fine. There was no contact made, so that's just good good attacking and defending all in one move there for reversal. So good on him. Really fighting for this first position.
Indeed, and but I think he might be a little bit more under pressure now. But Mike actually is looking pretty racy here. And look at that. Look at a fast Finn caught up with the reversal there. Reversal around the... Oh, he's lost the position. But maybe Finn's got a bit too deep, actually. And, oh, they made contact. They made a lot of contact there. And Mike's going to be like, nah, mate, I'm going to move at the inside. But no, he won't. Luckily, Finn does not lose anything from that. And that could have really gone wrong. That really could have gone wrong, and he luckily didn't. But Mike looking very good in this situation now, but that might have made Finn's heart stop a little bit and heart skip a beat. But Mike's going to try something. But look at that. Matthias going to the inside, and he's going to leave the room. But no, Matthias knows better than that. Let's see if Mike can get a move done on Finn here. Mike has got a decent run here. DRS now activated. And here he comes heading down into this bit. And there's Alonso doing lots of purple times there. And here he comes. They're going to get the inside. No, he will not. So, looking pretty aggressive here. But I think that might be it. We'll keep on board with these guys. I'm actually a bit worried that these three are probably battling a little bit. Focusing on these three is probably a little bit too much. We'll probably go down the order in a sec. Actually, we'll probably go down now. So Midget's in 4th place now, which was pretty good recovery, pretty good slide through the field there. Jork in 5th place. A's Reactions in 6th. 7th for Harry D. 8th for Jason and 7F1. 9th for JG and 10th for BPR Goblin. Up is in 11th place after his stop, so he's instead of hard tyres, and he might go to the end of the race. R. Hamilton in 12th. I'll just go for the rest of the director here. 13th for Aero Russell, 14th for STS F1 Alonso, 14th, 15th for RR Giovinazzi, 16th for F1 Maestro, obviously after that collision earlier, and then JPS in 17th, 18th for Sir Hampton, who's actually retired from the race. So that is your order currently. As Mike actually got past the Flying Finn, I think, I just saw on my screen. And he did. Mike did get past the Flying Finn. So I did hear Finn told me before this race that he didn't know the strategy. So he's apparently he deliberately did this in Bahrain where he actually let his go to know the strategy. He's doing here once again, and he knows the people around him here are doing the same strategy probably as he will do. But I do reckon instead of hards until the end of the race will be here for Finn. But he's got a DRS activated, but he won't put much of a fight on Mike. But nothing really going on behind.
Can I just point out that RBZ's strategy of putting under the Veric safety cars actually paid off quite well for him, because he's a long way ahead of AOR Reversal now. And although he is on older tyres, he's on the hard tyres, which can go quite comfortably a good number of laps at a very strong pace as well. So I think that's worked out reasonably well for RBZ, as long as he can make a strong stint now. But I don't think he'll those guys on the mediums.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting. I think it has worked very well. I mean, partly it could be down to the undercut too, but yeah, there's not really many battles going on here. Reactions is catching up to Jork. However, there is the top three are battling away. But it seems like Finn's backed up deliberately to know what the strategy's going to be and what lap Mike will go, because then he can follow Mike in, which is a very clever way of doing things. It's giving his distance to Mike.
What Finn doesn't want to do is drop behind Matiz as well, because then he's got two cars, and then that's when you can lose track of what's going on really, because you've got one car who might be pulling away. You can just lose control of the race then, so he's got to stay ahead of Matiz.
He doesn't want to be held up, like you said. You know, if he gets held up in the race, then by Matiz, then that's just But nothing really going on here. It's very quiet. Jason's currently in 7th place. He has a really good recovery drive so far from down in 18th, I think he was. So Jason's done a pretty decent job there. But no one's really speaking out to me saying, you know, this is the guy that you're going to be... Yeah, I mean, Abzed's done a pretty good job, but we haven't seen the formulation here. Reversal's battling away with Alonso, so Reversal's got some time here. He was in front of Alonso, and around the outside he's going to try and go. Alonso's on the serve medium compounds, so Reversal's lost some sort of time here. And Reversal's going to try and go to the inside already, and Alonso is blocking quite a lot here, and Reversal won't be appreciating that, but he was doing that earlier. But bad exit from Alonso, and Reversal going to the inside here, and he gets the move done. So actually Reversal back into 10th place, so good move there. Giovinazzi in 12th, R. Hampton in 13th place, the RR boys in 12th and 13th, Midget in 14th place after pitting, and Goblin in 15th place, Maestro in 16th, so really lonely race for him. GPS in 17th, but your leader's doing a really good job there, Mike, currently, but we do believe that Finn is deliberately displaying might be in front, so strategy can work out, and he knows what strategy it'll be. No, nothing happening here. This really is quiet, isn't it, right now? But Jason's on the back of Harry D here. So Jason will set hard tyres. And Jason's going to have a little good run here on Harry D. I think Harry is struggling a little bit with his tyres. Has Harry pitted yet? That's the question. Harry has not pitted, and same with Jason. So Jason's racing here. This might not be for points, though. And Harry's got a little bit deep there, and I think he's struggling on this medium, so I think he's going to be off the cliff as we go into the Max Vegas complex, which he does attack well.
Oh, Finn's got the lead back, but Mike's fighting back around the outside of Stowe. Going into Bell now, and yeah, Mike has held it back. Well, that's very good, because Finn looks pretty comfortably through going into the inside of Stowe. But Mike really was brave there and held it round the outside.
Yeah, interesting to see what happened there. I mean, Finn just maybe thinking that maybe he can get away from this and just maybe help his own strategy now. It's an easy one stop now for these boys. It's going to be an easy one, so I think anyway.
I'm surprised they're doing so well on the tyres, really. I suppose the virtual safety car would have helped, but yeah, if they can do a few more laps, it'll be an easy one stop there. It's looking like the pace is good enough to do that. They don't seem to be struggling.
Yeah. Right now, it's all very quiet out there. Jason's obviously in 6th place. Look at that, JG's fighting away with RBZ. I think RBZ is going to be the inside, which he gets the move done nicely. And RBZ is currently, I think he's been in a lot of traffic, so this might not work out to his advantage. He hasn't gained much in the leaders, actually, because RBZ was like 20 seconds back. He's at 21.1, so actually lost a lot of time, actually, as a result of pitting. So maybe it isn't working for him. Reverse is down in 10th as well, so his chance of a podium is nearly wiping out here. Midget
yeah, I
is
said before the race that...
Go on.
Okay, I said before the race that if the guys would be tough to do the one stop, but if they did do the one stop, it was going to be a big advantage, and I think RBZ was kind of doomed from the start on those soft tyres if other people around him were going to successfully do a one stop like it's looking like they're going to do. So that's a bit of a shame for RBZ.
We've also got in 13th place there. Obviously no points there. Maestro obviously having a really bad race there. Hoping for some sort of safety car. Top 3 are surrounded by literally nothing, and Finn knows he's got enough to just continue on. But nothing's really formulating here, is it? It's just very quiet. Everyone's on their own strategies. Everyone's sort of switching over. So I think once the leaders part pit, I think we'll see really the outcome of this race start to formulate a little bit. But right now, I mean, SRL not in a bad position here for some decent points. Bit of an understeer there for Jimmy. Putting a lot of lock into the ass. So he's struggling with that car a little bit. Mike currently holding up Finn, I think, a little bit, and but all pitting, so they're all pitting in. So yeah, here we go. Oh, Mike very early on the brakes there, and I could have caught Finn out big time.
See, lap 11 will be quite close actually. They're going to be on really high tyre wear at the end on those hard tyres. 15 laps is doable, and they probably will go for it, but the wear will be on the edge.
And he jumped by Matiz. Being jumped again, so it happened in Austria. So there you go, Finn's been jumped, and that's what I'm thinking. Maybe him sticking behind Mike wasn't the best idea to do. Because I know he does it. He told me he's doing it in this race, possibly. So I don't know. I mean, that's very strange for Finn here, and Finn is down. I mean, Mike's in a very good position here as well. That, but surely, I mean, if Finn can get his teammate, Alonso's in 4th place right now, to sort of block Mike a little bit and hold him up, then that might help this situation. So you can get some teamwork involved. Flying Finn's really catching Matiz. I think Finn does have a lot of pace that he's not unleashed yet. And you can try and get past Matiz as quick as he can, because he's also at a position that he doesn't need. He didn't need to be done. But here he goes. It's got a decent run here, and slipstream on Matiz. Is it going to be enough going into turn 1? Here he goes to the inside here, and he doesn't go for it. Mike, how's he doing? He's playing Alonso, not that close behind him actually. It's all about Finn trying to get past Matiz, and it's going to be all about trying to get Alonso to go as long as he can get on that medium set of tyres. But look at that, Finn's got a really good run here, and he's got the DRS open, and Matiz will not be able to do anything about it. And Finn recovers into P6 right now, and it's the move done. So I think it's done actually. Matiz is going to try and come back on him. No, I don't think he will. We go to the inside here. As a little look at the inside, which he does go for it, and Finn leaves him plenty of room. And as Alonso continues for another lap, that's going to really help Finn catch up to Mike, because we've seen Finn's obviously on a set of harder compound tyres. But halfway distance already, and we've got another 13 more laps to go. But Finn, I think that's Alonso's going a little bit deep there. Well, Alonso had the DRS. I think he will have the DRS actually on reversal. And DRS will be activated now, but Mike's going to go to the outside. Will he go for around the outside here? We're going to run on with Mike. He goes round the outside here. Mike is trying it, but no, reversal's like, Alonso's trying to block him hard. And Mike will try and get the cut back on him. He gets a really nice run. And there he goes. Alonso will defend to the inside as Mike goes to the outside here. Alonso going to try and squeeze him off as much as he can. Goes around the outside. Can he make this one stick? No, he cannot. And he goes to the outside now for the Mackets and Baker's Complex. Can he make this one stick? No, he won't be able to. He's going to back out of it. So look at that. It's working really nicely in Flying Finn's favour now. But I sense that Alonso's lost the DRS to reversal. I think he will have. And he's retired or pretty much spent now. So I don't think he's got the DRS to reversal. We're going wheel to wheel now, and he goes to the inside though. He's like, no, he's not picking up a flight, and he tries it, but no, he won't be able to. So Finn, I didn't get as much of a mic as he would like to, but it's a little bit actually. He has to get a little bit of time. So the gap pretty much is where it was when they all pitted. Apart from Mike was a little bit more closer, but it's not too bad. It's everyone's I think it's all falling into place now. As Hardy pits in for another set of tyres. Or may it serve just drive-through. Let's actually look at the race. Let's see what penalties have been given out. So drive-through for Sarah Hamilton. Obviously, he's gone from the race. Drive-through for F1 Maestro for speed in the pit lane. 10 seconds for Harry D, but I'm sure he'll get removed. But I think it'll count as one of his warnings. 3-second penalty for Eza Reactions. 3-second penalties for Aro Giovinazzi. 3 seconds for Harry D. 10 seconds for JG, but that will count as one of his warnings. 3 seconds for Mighty Midget, and then 3 seconds for the STSF on Alonso, and then 3 seconds for JPS, and 3 seconds for the PBR Goblin, 3 seconds for 3 seconds for RR Giovinazzi, and 3 seconds for JG again, and 3 seconds for error reversal, and 10 seconds for error reversal once again. So it will count as one of his warnings. So that is everything there. Jorkson is one of his own right now in 8th place.
Jason's in for the lead. Lap 14. Not that long of a stint. Obviously we saw that the medium guys did 11 laps at the start. So I think he should be able to make it to the end again, but 12 laps on mediums won't be ideal.
It's actually a pretty good start from the Toro Rosso boys there. Midget currently in 9th place. Actually, I've started a job there for BPRL. I'm just trying to find something on here. Actually, Mike's. Actually, you know what? Flying Finn's got a well to Mike there. Reversal currently in second place, but obviously Abby's leading the way, so good stuff from RBZ. But I still think he's got a pit again. I don't think he's going to be able to go all the way to the end on that set of hard tyres. And they do look like they've already started to be past their best already, looking at them. So that's interesting there. But as Mike's in front of the end of the reversal, and Mike's going to try and do something here for Mike. Oh, and reversal go to the let him go to the inside here. And he's going to try and go to the inside. Oh, contact's been made between the two of them.
Goodness
oh,
me.
that was so close. And Finn, oh, they're still going wheel to wheel with each other, and Mike's way out of it. And Finn is in 4th place here, and Finn is going to be right over the chuff of Mike here. And Mike's going to try and get past.
Plane crash there into cops.
If that was anywhere near the sort of main damaged parts of the car, that would have been gone. But Finn's trying a little look here, and Mike's going to go around the outside, and Connor's been made reversal. Reversal's gone really. He's oversteered like hell, and he's about to save it, but he's lost a lot of time as a result of that, as a contact.
He's come straight in.
Yeah, he's seen it as just enough now. But look at that. The top 3 that were the top 3 before they pitted are in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. As obviously leads the way, but I do sense that Abdul will have to pit again. I think it's well, maybe no. Mike does lead the lead, so Abdul did pit there. Whether I can get to the end of the race instead of hards is the question. But now Finn can just go for and just beat Mike here. I think he can just get past him. Which is in 7th place, and a very good drive here. Look at that. Jason's doing really well in 6th. He pitted, didn't he? And he's currently on another very good recovery drive. I'm going to look at the inside of reactions. No, he won't. So I think a top 5 easy. Even that 4th place duel there. Yeah, I think 4th place is on here for Jason. So Jason's going to have a really good comeback through the field. And you're going to slipstream reaction. A little bit of lag going on. Go on.
Jason's effectively doing the same strategy as RBZ. It's just that he didn't have to stop under the virtual safety car at the start to do it. So a few extra laps to do, but not to make a pit stop. So he's taken big advantage of that.
And here we go. DRS now going to be activated now, but so will raise our reactions on just about on Jork. There won't be enough. How it is this session. Nothing really kicking off, but outside the top 10. But Mike doing really good now. Finn is just sticking behind him. I think he might just try and check what the rail race are like, so he knows that he can get to the end of the race. RBZ, I can tell you, is in 8th place, so him starting soft tyres has not really worked out for him, but I do sense that Jason's going to be trying to sniff at reactions here. York is getting caught very quickly. Nothing really formulating here for Jason, so he's just trying to be patient. That's James. Is this left session? James, are you still in the party? I'm back. I don't know if you guys missed a little bit of I was talking there. I don't know if you guys missed a lot there. But I was connecting, so to the party. I'll just try and get James back in. Oh, James. Oh, you are here. Yeah, you just lagged out. Yeah. But Finn is really there with Mike. I don't know what Finn's trying to do here. He did it in Austria. It backfired a little bit because he was really, I don't know if he did it in Austria, but he just liked the pace as he was just trying to see what other people were doing, and obviously the thing with Camendo. Sorry, Camendo, if you're here, I'm sorry. But Finn's going to try, oh, Finn's going really deep there. Really deep. And Mubs is in the fastest up there, 32.7. But nothing really, again, formulating at the front of the grid. As the reverse to a 32.2, as Jorg's doing a really good drive there for XROA team, and Jason's trying to, but he just doesn't have the strong speed, but it's a really good cornering grip, So it serves towards more cornering than it is with front end speed. I'm sorry, Kimon. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to mention it. It just came out of nowhere. I think he was to kill me now. Just want to start. No, don't call. No, fuck. Shit. I'm Snapchatting whilst I'm commentating. This is not good.
You're sacked.
Yeah, very unprofessional of you. How dare you? How dare you, Snapchat? And Jason's got a really good run from Maggot's Buckets. And here comes DRSing it and slipstreaming it, possibly. No, he just can't do it. So
Finn's
another battle
Finn's going for the lead.
Oh, shit.
Mike's
he goes over the
just
outs.
managed to hold it again.
Oh, yeah, Mike knowing where to position his car very well. Awesome stuff. Just got the end of it.
Again, sure he was going to lose the position, but he's managed to hold on to it, so... Now starting to count down the laps. I think Mike's thinks he can hold him off.
Oh, he had a low look at the inside. Oh, that was close. Matiz tried as well to try and get back on Finn, and Matiz got on the inside here, leave the room, wheel to wheel, but no, Matiz backs right out of it, and that's now might get a little bit of a getaway there, because as a result, Finn had to compromise his own line. And Mike's gone a little bit deep. Still, nothing formulating. So currently it's actually an XRL 3-4, which is that'll be a very good result for them. Jason did actually get in front of Ada Reactions there, so we didn't catch that. So good move there for Jason at the 5th place. So 13 positions up, and that's been a really awesome stuff from Jason. So Jason on a roll. Arbs is currently in 7th place. I do sense that possibly it still might be have a good shot at maybe a 5th place at most. Yeah, I mean, it all depends on this. See what he can do. I mean, it also depends on other people around him.
Matiz is starting to lose a little bit of time on the top two now. Just a tiny gap between them, but bigger than it has been for the previous 15 odd laps, so maybe Matiz just struggling to keep up with the pace, or just hanging back trying to look after his tyres possibly for a late attack.
Possibly. Finn still struggling to get past Mike.
I don't think there's as big a pace difference here as there was in Bahrain. I think Finn was really cruising behind Matiz in Bahrain, but I do think that here in Britain, Mike is probably a threat to Finn pace-wise, and that's why Finn is struggling to get past.
Indeed. I mean, it's not really like real life F1 when you're behind someone. You don't really get like the overheating of tyres on this game. It's not as realistic as that. So he's gone very deep there actually. So I think he's just struggling with the balance a little bit, possibly, and just following. I mean, you'd have thought in the DRS it'd be really easy to get past Mike, but he just hasn't been able to form it. It's not been able to. It's closed up, of course, but. Does he have a little look at the move into the chicane? He's a little look. He might. No, he's just not close enough. So he's going to continue once again. Try something. He's trying so hard, and you just need to focus on trying to get the exit he wants. Have the DRS activated now, but it's just not closing in enough. Now, if he gets a good exit, going into Old Turn 1, that is what we need to do. And he's got a pretty nice run, so he's hooking up something. He's trying now. I think he's closer than he was. Maybe if you look back, I think he actually is closer than he was one lap ago. So this might be his chance after the Maggotts and Beckett's complex. This is what he needs. He needs to get it perfect. And now I think the chance will be down to it. into, and it's still looking really nice for Mike. But I think this, I don't know if it's enough. It might be enough now. No, it's a little bit too far away. So Mike doing a superb job in P1.
We saw Finn earlier had absolutely bullet straight line speed. Possibly he changed the wing at the stop, I would say, because he doesn't seem to be as quick down the straight now. Maybe he put on a little bit of extra wing, or maybe it's just not getting as good a run onto the straight as he was before.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, I mean, you can put a bit of wing on the car if in the slops. I mean, you could have done that. Just don't see it. Matiz's doing actually grabbed him in third place, but he too can't get past Finn because of the DRS. So I'm just surprised that in the DRS, Finn is just not being able to do anything. Unless he's saving a little bit of fuel, so he might have put a little bit less fuel on the car. Maybe just trying to conserve that fuel, which means therefore your tyres are better.
But it's quite late in the race to be saving fuel if he is doing that, which is a possibility, as you say. He's messed up a little bit, to be honest, because now you really want to be running a rich mix if you can to finish the race as strong as possible, and he really needs it at the looks of it.
He seemed to execute the exit of the Magnus complex perfectly, which he has got a nice run there, but like just cut back on him. Like if he gets close, he needs to cut back, but it's just not happening. And I will update you guys on the fourth downwards. Joel currently still in fourth, but Jason has caught him up, and he's in the DRS. Let's have a little look if he does catch up enough. No, he won't do. Reactions in 6th place. Ives is in 7th place, all alone actually, and obviously I do feel sorry for the guy. I don't sense that he's going to be able to get up there. Russell in 8th place as well, so we got off for those two, and Alonso in 9th too. Good points there for but Giovinazzi in 11th, 10th, but I sense Midget's going to take that away from him. But we'll see if Jason's been looking past Jork yet. Jason's right on his chuff. So we'll continue with these boys. That medium's adjacent, so he's got a tyre advantage. And the DRS will be activated now, so here he comes. He's got a good run here. Whether that's going to be enough, once again, not getting enough in the DRS and the slipstream. So Jork using a little bit more or less wing than Jason. But I mean, could they be suffering like a slipstream glitch where they're not getting slipstream? Because I know that's a thing on this game.
Which I hadn't heard about it until today, but yeah, that's a possibility. Obviously, if people have noticed it. Finn's a little bit closer to Mike than he's been the last few laps now. He's still not close enough. He's still going to be behind. Oh no! Oh my goodness me! He's tried it.
Oh!
He has absolutely thrown it in at Stowe.
I just caught that. I was like, oh my fucking god! I just saw him weaving the wheels. Like, oh my god! In correction, I was like, oh. Oh god, well that was close. That was really close from what we just saw there.
Yeah,
but yeah, he's closer.
That should have been a crash, really. I don't know how Finn did that to even get his car into a position to pass there. Didn't make it stick, but that really shows that he's desperate to get past now. He is trying absolutely everything. I
think he's got the slipstream glitch, because I've had it before where you just can't do it. Like, it's not even the wings. You saw how fast he was. There's no way, and Mike, even like earlier when Mike was in the DRS, he wasn't catching Finn. So, but earlier when they were battling away. So this seems to me that either Finn is saving fuel still, or is conserving his fuel, saving his tyres, but it's too late for that. I don't sense that that's the case. I'm just wondering if he's just bottled it again or something. But I don't know.
But he could take comfort from now, 3 laps to go. These tyres are going to start losing their grip now. And in probably the last couple of laps, they're going to really start losing it. And that is when mistakes come in, and that's when it's probably more likely that you're going to get a pass here. So Finn can take comfort from that, but time is quickly running out now with 2 and a bit laps to go. He's closer than he was, and he's there. Oh, he's gone for it! He's gone for it! Up the inside, he's
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. To the outside he goes, round the outside he goes up the inside he goes, and Mike's on the outside he goes, and Finn's at the inside. No. Oh my god, that was so close. And Finn is definitely desperate, as you said, he's definitely just saving it. But maybe Finn, yeah, I mean, Brandon Roos just said it. Oh, the inside, he's gone again! He's gone! For God's sake! He's bottled it! And Mike Marshmallow's like, hey, my win! And that is it. Finn's going to be down in 3rd place, and he went for an audacious move there, definitely. I'm telling you, he went for a definite audacious move, and that has lost him. It looked, I mean, the door was open, but it was 2. I mean, I need to look back on that again if that is the case, but I do think there was a little bit. That was on the limit.
Yeah, I would agree. I think Mike didn't do anything silly. He didn't like suddenly turn in or anything. I do think that was Finn probably going for a gap and then just running a little bit wide because he was right on the limit of grip, and then just running slightly into Mike. So I think Finn can only really hold his own hands up. Obviously we will have to have another look after the race, but from that view I think Finn's just made an error there in the desperation of trying to get through, and Mike is surely going to take the win now unless he's got penalties, but I don't think he does.
Yeah, I mean, I was just shocked that happened, but I think it was coming for a long time because you could sense that, you said it earlier, you could sense that it just was like Finn was just getting really agitated behind Mike, and it just seemed like he just couldn't get past him, and Matiz is sticking with Mike here. So I'm surprised that Finn didn't lose as much time as I thought. He didn't lose as much there. SRL will take out a good win here, but I still think STS... Actually, no, I think actually SRL will get a little bit on STS here, because a win plus a 6th place is going to be enough to actually gain even more. So SRL doing a superb job here in the past couple of races, climbing back on them, as Jason's in a battle with Jork, as tyres on Jason isn't looking that good, as Jork's on a set of hards, but they're not that good either, so they're both pretty much struggling on their tyres.
This is going to be the second controversial Finn incident when battling near the front for the podium positions. And again, it's going to be an SRL driver winning. Last week it was RBZ, and this week it's going to be Mike Marshmallow. And
no more Flying Finns as a result of that, so no more Flying Finn wins. But here comes Mike, coming around the last corner, and he will take out the win in Britain. And Matiz in 2nd place. Finn is going to be gutted in 3rd place. He felt that was his win, and something did hurt him because he couldn't get past. 4th place for Jason, just about in front of Jork in 5th place, and he'll be pretty happy with that for XRL. So really solid job there for XRL. Actually, XRL might have got equal points with SRL today, and SRL going to come in 6th place with RBZ. So if you think about that for a second, no, actually, SRL will gain more points than that. Yeah. So decent job there for SRL. Alonso's going to come home in 8th place, so 4 points for extra for STS. But the gap is coming down to STS now, and STS do seem to be throwing it away. They're throwing it away a little bit. I sense, and they're looking a little on the edge.
When did they come in Tier 2? Because I didn't get to see the results in the end.
Well, Surprise I think came like 5th, but I think he came 5th, so he's not going to gain. I think where did CMIMR come? I think CMIMR. What did he do? What did he do? I don't remember where CMIMR came. I think he got points too.
So yeah, I don't know where quite close in that one. Not too many points gained if SRL did gain anything. So not a disaster for SDS, but they do need to be careful because SRL are firing on all cylinders now after a disastrous Australia and a little bit of time warming into the season. But 2 wins, same as SDS now. They're going to be really happy with their last 2 races. and really good job from both drivers in both races.
There you go. There is your order. So Mike would win, actually. Matthias got a penalty, so Finn still came second there. So not as much gain as originally thought. And actually, Alonso came sixth. So that would be 24 points. But I think that still is enough gain for SRL. So Mike wins the race. So really good job. 2 out of 2 wins for SRL. Finn in second place, third for Margin Matthias, fourth for Jason. Actually, really good result there from 18th on the on the grid, fifth for Jolt 94, sixth for RBZ, seventh for STSF on Alonso 14, eighth for AR Reversal, ninth for AR Reactions, and 10th for the Mighty Midget. And then for RL Giovinazzi, 12th for F1 Maestro 26, and 13th for BPL Goblin, 14th for RL Hamilton, and the rest of your order did not finish the race. So that race was very interesting. But I say shout out to both RBZ and Reversal, who started on the front row and they didn't finish on the front row. They finished in 6th and 8th. So it just shows that the strategy call that they made didn't work out today. And that's just, that is just unfortunate.
Yeah, Maestro as well. He got a drive-through penalty, did Maestro, and that's why he ended up a lot further down. But he too would have struggled starting on the soft compound tyres. Really wasn't the right thing to do because people did manage to do a one-stop, which it surprised me after the race I had in Tier 2 because I really didn't think it was possible. But as normal, less stops and top drivers, you're going to have the best results, and that's why we had those top three there quite comfortably ahead of the rest.
Indeed, yeah. I mean, I just felt Finn was a bit disparate. And STS was slightly slow. They are slightly throwing it away this so far. I mean, they had a really good start, and SRL have come back. As you said, they're all guns blazing, all going out at it, and they've really had 2 really good races. But STS will be hungry with that. And I think Finn's been pretty unhappy with the results from the past 2 races, so I'm sure that they'll bounce back. But SRL are looking very strong, and they're on a bit of a momentum swing right now. They're on a bit of a roll, so I think SRL wants to watch. AOR had a good day. Jason, I think, was definitely my driver today from P18, came P4, so GG to Jason there. It'd been awesome if we made it on the podium. So Jason did a solid job for AOR. Reversal didn't do too badly, but not the best for him. Also with the strategy and also AOR got a double points finish today. I think, but I think SRL did a superb job today. And I think you can't take it away from them. So we'll after all the penalties and everything, we'll see how it all formulates. But from both tiers, I think we've had really solid 2 tiers. I think tier 1 was much more exciting in terms of like the battles because there weren't just any naff, easy DRS overtakes. People had to work for them. You saw it in the race, and it wasn't as clear cut, and it was more tense as a result because, like with Finn, and Matiz and Mike going at it, it was much more intense because Finn just couldn't get past Mike. So, really enjoyed that tier 1 race in comparison to the tier 2 race because if you have really boring overtakes from just DRS, which is just OP, that's just a bit meh. But yeah, I'm gonna leave you do the rest and do the rest talking, and finish the stream.
Okay, I've just seen an interesting tweet from Finn. Well, not that interesting, just kind of what you were saying, really. He got the slipstream, or according to him, obviously I have not witnessed it myself, but he said he's got it, so that explains why he was maybe not having the same straight line speed as he was earlier in the race, and that's what meant that he had to do these audacious moves, which almost paid off, but not quite, and ended up costing him the victory. So that is a shame. If that's true, obviously I haven't seen his footage, but I will take his word for it. But a great win for Mike Marshall. Nonetheless, you've still got to do what you can do, really. Just do your best. And Mike definitely did that today. And a really good win for him. Next race is round 5 in Belgium. And we're halfway through the season now, 4 rounds, and I'm sure that race by race now the championship is going to be getting more and more interesting, so make sure to come back next week for the 2 races around Belgium, and I'll look forward to see you then, and goodbye.
Indeed, see you guys later.